Guys, I want you to tell me everything that you know about Indiana. Right now. Go.
Indiana Jones?
Indy 500.
He's an archaeologist.
Is the Indy 500, is that in Indiana?
Do you know?
Nope.
Then yes.
All right. I mean, it sounds right?
Wait, what's the city in Indiana?
Crawfordsville. We're here in Milligan Park in Crawfordsville, Indiana. It's actually next to the Crawfordsville skate park. So, like, that's pretty radical.
I meant like Chicago, Illinois, Cleveland, Ohio, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What? Indiana? Boise?
Indiana.
Nope, that's Idaho.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
Idaho.
no idea.
Erie,
I don't even know
Indiana?
what the capital of India. Yeah, Gary, right?
Oh, Erie.
No.
Do you think I said Gary? Yeah, Gary's one too, right?
Is it Gary?
Isn't there? I don't know. We're here in Crawfordsville, though. I'm sorry. I didn't. This is a pretty small town.
We're bad
There's
at
not much.
Geography. Real bad.
We're bad at a lot of things. Yeah.
I hope it's a skateboarding cryptid because that would be amazing.
That really would be. It's not, though. I'm very sorry.
Oh.
I do think it's pretty groovy, though. Is that what skateboarders say nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got your
They go,
finger
that's groovy.
on the pulse.
6'7".
Oh, God.
I brought you here to Crawfordsville, Indiana, because I wanted to tell you about a very specific monster to this area, the Crawfordsville Monster.
Wow.
Oh, original.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. I was about to make fun of the name, but actually, I kind of like it.
Just get right to the point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, if my hometown had a cryptid, I would want my hometown memorialized by it. I like that. All right. So it's the Crawford Monster.
Crawfordsville Monster.
Crawfordsville Monster. Okay. Guys, I know it's because it sounds like crawfish, but I'm picturing a giant floating shrimp.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like a psychic shrimp.
Is it aquatic?
No, it just hovers through the air and it glows. It's white and it glows at night. And you know, it kind of hovers with the, you know, like shrimp, they have all the billion legs. They have about 1 billion legs.
Yeah, billion-legged shrimps, yeah.
Yeah, and they have the rounded back.
Yeah.
I think it hovers with its tail kind of curved up and away from the ground with its head up in the air, and all of its tentacly legs are just flailing.
Flopping around. That's cool.
In front of it.
You can ride it. Gives you a ride to like your friend's house. Drops you off on the roof.
Dude, how'd you get here so fast?
I took the Crawford Shrimp Express line. That's my buddy.
Well, you know what? It's getting hot out here. You want to
Greg's
just talk about
He doesn't want to play with us.
Monster?
I'm still trying to think of what Indiana's famous for, and I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Do they have a
knows?
college in Indiana?
Is that where the Pacers are from in basketball?
Pacers in Indiana Pacers?
I don't know. Right?
Does that sound right?
Tell me there's
I think it does. I don't
device
know.
that
You want to
would
just
tell us this information?
you want to just hop into the episode and talk about it?
Yeah.
Get
I'll
rolling?
meet you on the
All
other side of the theme song, but I still
All
want
right.
to talk about Indiana.
Cool. Sounds good.
It's Greg's Cryptid Corner, where mysteries abound. Bigfoot, Mothman, monsters, let's see what we found.
Hey, and welcome to Greg's Cryptid Corner, a podcast about monsters for weirdos. I'm your host, Greg, and joined as always are my two special guests, Shrimp Boy Eric. How you doing?
Feeling extra stinky today. I'm ready to learn about Crawford and the shrimp monster. I already forgot his name.
Crawfordsville.
No, I'm doing well.
We are on the ball today.
Yeah, we're
This is going
firing
really
on
well.
all cylinders.
And I'm also joined by my skeptical yet open-minded just little Luke Fish Dan. How you doing?
I don't know. I resent being called skeptical. That makes me sound I'm not skeptical. Am I? I guess maybe I am.
It's
right,
good.
guys.
It's a good thing.
I'm going to give you one more guess as to the name of the city in Indiana. It's going to make you angry. It made me angry when I just looked
Oh,
it
I
up.
know what it is. Is it Indiana?
No, well, almost.
Okay.
What's the Greek word for city? It's
You're asking
Indianapolis.
Greg and
It's Indianapolis.
You're asking, you get the wrong audience.
Oh God, that's so embarrassing.
I like how we just. I was hoping you would answer, Greg.
I had no idea.
That's what I do at work. I just pause and hope somebody fills in the silence.
I
It's
guess, the term
Indianapolis.
necropolis. I know that. I've
Yeah.
heard that word before.
Well, anyway,
all right.
It was right there. They also have Gary, Indiana, but I'm pretty sure we talked about that.
Yeah. I knew Gary.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good Gary. That's what I always say.
Yeah, I know a Gary, and he's wonderful.
Okay, nice. I knew a Gary once. He disappeared.
Really?
I also know a Gary that meows like a cat. Wait, do you have a missing friend?
Well, he was in my new hire class at work, and then he just I haven't seen him in 20 years. So
we should do a campfire tales of Gary from work.
To me, he disappeared.
Can we
the case of missing Gary?
That could be a whole
work.
spin-off podcast. What was that? Remember that really popular one about the murderer? What was that one called? Serial. We could do a Serial spin-off show where it's just Where's Gary is what it's called.
I can't even remember his last name.
Like suspenseful music. All right. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about the Crawfordsville Monster.
Nailed it.
Thank you. In Indianapolis, Indiana.
No, it's in Crawfordsville.
Oh, it was right there.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll it'll all work out in the end.
This is a show about monsters. We're here to talk about monsters, and look how far astray we are. Should we just start over?
Let's give it we could do better.
Nope.
Let's try again.
We're jumping in. The spooky music's going.
All right, tell me about this giant glowing shrimp.
In the early hours of September 5th, 1891, in Crawfordsville, Indiana, Marshall McIntyre and Bill Gray, two ice delivery men, encountered what they described as a, quote, horrible apparition. While hitching up their horse-drawn wagon to start their work, they saw something drifting in the night sky and heard an odd wheezing sound coming from it, like it was an agony. After watching it for about an hour as it circled the area, they retreated into a barn to wait it out. But elsewhere in town, Reverend G.W. Switzer awoke that night and looked outside his home to see the same creature. He described it as undulating like a serpent.
Yeah.
And he woke his wife to show her. They both watched it as it floated and a few times drifted downward toward the ground before rising again. These four Crawfordsville residents had just witnessed the Crawfordsville Monster.
Undulating.
So it flies? Yeah, so it's like a snake? It's like serpentine movements?
Yeah. So, Dan, you are shockingly close with
Thank you.
with how you described it. It's not shrimp-like.
Oh. Then I'm not shockingly close. All right.
Well, you said it was fish-ish.
Yeah.
And that it was like floating in the air and things like that. And yeah, there's more to it as well that you kind of nailed. So
it's all right there in the name.
Crawfordsville Monster.
Yeah.
You said
really
it because it
picture.
sounded like crawfish.
Yeah. Can we talk about the ice delivery? I know that's a real job. I know that was an important job back in the day. But I feel like if you're delivering ice, you don't have the luxury of being able to hide in a barn to wait for a monster. I think that's true. That's one of those jobs where, like, if there's a monster flying above you, you just like give it the bird and keep going.
Well, back to work.
Yep.
Got to move this ice.
Want to keep melting.
Time's a ticking.
Yeah.
I remember watching a little while ago. There's like footage online. I don't know why I do the things that I do with my spare time. I was watching compilations of tsunamis, like footage that people film when tsunamis hit. And there was this one video of the tsunami hitting the coast. And you know that like the person that shot this video is dead. All the people on this video, they're all dead. They're all going to die once this wave hits them. And there was a guy that was like he was like an ice cream man and he had an ice cream cart.
Mm-hmm.
And as the tsunami wave was taking everybody over, he was scooping an ice cream cone.
Damn.
He was still
like the
just
musicians
working.
on the Titanic, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, I think that's the ice man. Like that monster circling overhead. Nope. You pull your hat down. You keep walking. Those cubes, they're just going to melt.
Yeah.
Gotta get them to the next spot.
Do your job. I like that it was wheezing. Like it has like
cool.
a smoking problem or something. Like a COPD or something.
So that'll come in because that's going to affect kind of how you might determine what this thing is. So,
okay.
But let's kind of describe it now.
Wait, I'm also a little disturbed that Dan just watches tsunami videos. Like, Is it like your wife's asleep and you're just on your phone just watching waves like annihilate people?
Well, okay, the tsunami thing, no. That was not at home. That was at work.
Okay.
That's a normal way to pass time.
Oh, that's
different.
even better.
Yeah, it's entirely
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
In the children's library, nonetheless. But it was empty that day. It was very slow. No, when I'm laying in bed, I'm trying to think, what do I watch when I'm in bed next to Mahalia? She's sleeping and I'm watching, I guess it's like cooking videos. I watch a lot of cooking videos.
That's
in bed.
nice. Yeah.
I want to give you like a crazy answer, but that's just the honest one.
No,
I
the
like cooking
honesty
videos.
is the best policy, Dan.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this monster.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Greg's like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to
So-
transition back. I get it. You
I'm
guys
like,
are
hey.
making it rough.
We're only through one paragraph. Let's roll. So,
All right.
all right. So
This ice is gonna melt.
yeah. Now the Crawfordsville Monster is also sometimes referred to as the Crawfordsville Spook. It was described as being 18 to 20 feet long
Oof.
and 8 feet wide.
Oh, what?
Man.
That's a plywood. That's a sheet of plywood. How
Wide
deep was
body.
it?
I don't know how deep it was. Can we solve for C by knowing 20 by 8?
I don't know, man. I don't.
I don't either.
That's 20 feet by 8 feet.
It's like the way I picture
that's
it
like
is
a bus.
whale-like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's
Man,
good.
I was
like
picturing like a little guy.
Ooh,
I was
nice.
picturing
Like a
like
big boy.
a snake.
Yeah. Wow.
Or you're like the old school Chinese depictions of dragons. They're
So,
like kind of
yeah.
serpentine.
So let's get into that. So color-wise, it was brilliantly white. So you nailed that somehow. And
It's in the name, dude. It's right there.
It's not. And its body was shapeless, like a giant sheet.
It sounds like an atmospheric jellyfish, maybe.
Keep that in mind. Now,
Okay.
it had no obvious head or tail, and it seemed to move about the sky using what they thought were like numerous side fins or like little flaps.
Little flailing arms.
Little flaps.
But the weirdest part about it, though, and most likely what caused the like exponential fear in the witnesses, was its single large glowing red or fiery eye.
Is this just a Japanese flag caught in the wind?
I mean, that's not part of my skeptic roundup, but I guess
Okay.
it could be.
How are
right.
you sure
Well,
it was its
so-
eye? Could have been its hiney hole.
It could have been, yeah. Well, so that's the thing. They you couldn't really tell necessarily the front or the back.
Right.
It was kind of assumed it was an eye.
Eric, you've crossed the threshold into, is this a cloaca situation?
Oh yeah.
We're not
there you go.
talking about cloacas anymore.
Oh.
Save that for Cloaca Cast, Dan's Cloaca Corner. So you mentioned like, could it have just been a Japanese flag? Yes, but it was also wheezing. So
Yeah, I mean, stuff makes. I'm stammering. I live next to a building. It used to be a civic center, and then it was turned into an apartment complex. But it has this massive flagpole, and the owner put this like, I swear it's like a 40-foot long American flag on that thing. And if there is so much as a breeze, I can hear it in my house, in my
Flapping.
stone house. I can hear it flapping.
Cool.
I'm just saying, big things on the wind make noise. I don't
does
know.
it sound like
would,
wheezing though?
No.
Okay.
It does not sound like wheezing. I sound like
Yeah.
wheezing when I climb the
Does it-
stairs too fast.
I was gonna say, does it sound like me after a slight walk?
Oh, that's not true. You and I are not that out of shape. I can run a couple miles. It's okay. We're
can't.
I
fine.
can't.
We're fine.
Yeah, Eric and I are going to be on the golf cart behind you eating
Yeah.
gummy bears.
We'll
And
cheer-
shooting
we'll cheer you
guns at
on.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better
not
stop.
All right. So obviously the town got swept up in this. It made the local paper, and then that story spread across the country. Lots of people were interested in what this creature was. Charles Fort read the story and came to investigate. Now, you might know Charles Fort from the term Fortean or the Fortean Times. Eric, are you familiar?
No.
Fortean is basically like anything outside the normal,
Okay.
the
I think
super
we've-
normal. So
We've talked about this before. This has come up on this podcast.
Oh. I don't know.
40,
Either,
yeah.
I either
Greg, I
forget
think
or
you've explained
wasn't
that.
on that episode.
No, maybe.
that's okay.
It's new to me. I know I'm supposed to say yes to everything, but no, I have not heard of that.
All right.
Honestly.
I could have sworn you were talking. I thought you and I were talking about the Fortean Times before.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I was. Who knows? How many beers did I have?
I don't know. It's fine. So Fort went on to propose, along with a man named Vincent Gaddis, who is like a similar researcher and a member of the Fortean Society, that the Crawfordsville Monster was an atmospheric creature, like we talked about with the atmospheric jellyfish, which, like, yeah, that's what I would say as well. If somebody described what it was, I'd be like, atmospheric creature, obviously.
But you're not going to hear something in the atmosphere. That's too far away for sound waves to carry. It's not gonna happen.
This was lower, obviously. It was like rooftop height.
Okay, so I wouldn't call that atmospheric.
Well, no, but it lives in the atmosphere. It was down here for some reason.
Oh, maybe it was like sick, and that's why it was wheezing.
Oh, I like that. I do like that. Yeah.
What if that's the life cycle? When they're young and they're strong, they can withstand like Earth's gravitational pull. But as they age, they get closer and closer to the planet until they finally die. And if they're lucky, they take out a person with them.
They just cover them like a sheet. They're just like, they just drape over somebody.
So that's part of, yes, that's how I want to die, actually, Eric. I want a atmospheric creature to envelope me in their mass and suffocate me with their body as they die as well.
Just go right into the red hole, like perfectly into it.
Oh, man.
I'm imagining the t-shirt. My friend got smothered by an aging Crawfordsville monster.
Did they have a festival? Like they could hold up poles and like recreate
Not that I
it?
saw. Not that I saw. I actually looked for this one and I didn't see that they had a Crawfordsville Monster Festival.
No.
Which is sad. We should just start one in our hometown.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
All right. So they think atmospheric creature, but others had other ideas. Some viewed it as a harbinger of doom or a sign of the end times. Now, if you think about how it looks, could the creature be a dying angel falling down to earth in its last gasps of life?
No.
That sounds amazing, though.
Yeah, it does. It sounds really cool. That's a neat short story concept, but that's not what angels look like. I'm sorry to tell you.
Well, no, that biblically accurate angel where they're like covered in eyes and they're just wings.
Well, they're wings, they're wheels inside of wheels that undulate in opposite directions and spin really fast. And there's like 1,000 eyeballs. No, that's not a 20 by 8 tarp.
Maybe
those are two very different things.
Maybe as angels are dying, they're losing their wings. They're losing their eyeballs.
They just flatten out.
That's
all right. Maybe granted.
I don't know how flat this thing is. It wasn't necessarily described as flat or fat.
You said, I guess, whale, but I don't think of an angel as maybe they bloat so much they become whale-like. I don't think angels are real, if I'm being honest.
Okay, all right. So
have you? Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
not to derail us, but have you heard of like this doomsday fish? This is real. This is not.
It washed up in like California.
Yeah, it's called an oarfish, and they get to like 30 foot long. But in Japanese like folklore, they're considered like a bad omen. This is reminding me of that, but from the sky. You know. It's just very similar in like sort of the legend. You know.
Yeah. Now, others have suggested it was the tail of a tornado, but tornadoes don't hang out for an hour, and the two icemen watched it for an hour.
That's cool. It was just flying around, coughing.
It was kind of just like, they kind of described it as like trying to like swim away in the air, but like struggling with its little tiny flippers.
I feel bad for it now.
I know, right? Now, we've got these two locals, two big nerds here, John Hornbeck and Abe Hernley.
Our ice delivery men.
No, these are two different guys.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Two new characters enter the field. Are they attractive? How old are they?
Married? No. I mean, they're dead now because this is 1891.
Oh.
But they tracked the appearance of the creature and kind of like happened to come upon a huge flock of killdeer, which are a type of bird. And they found the flock to be like several hundreds of them. And they proposed that the flock became disoriented during the night by the newly installed electric lights in the town. And the combination of the lights and the birds and the mist in the air and like the birds' white underbellies and flying around all kind of willy-nilly.
Murmur.
resulted in it appearing as one giant undulating mass.
That makes sense. Dude, I never would have thought of that. That makes sense, though. That's good.
Wild. That's cool.
Isn't that called a murmur? Isn't that what they call that? I'm pretty sure that's what that's called. A murmur of birds is when it's like the birds look like a big shape.
Yeah, they kind of move in unison.
That's cool. It's good visual.
My problem with it, I get the like concept of them moving in a pattern and looking at like one big shape. That's fine. I'd be like, yeah, cool. That could have been birds. But they had a flaming single eyeball and the wheezing sound. I went and listened to the sound of a killdeer, and it's very high pitched, like little like me, like bird sound.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bird.
What if there was like a sick cardinal in the middle of them?
What does a cardinal sound like? Does it go?
No, cardinals have a nice little chirp to them.
Okay.
You're thinking of blue jays. Blue jays scream. Those guys are little punks.
So they are
like
punks. They're kind of rude.
Yeah, I like blue jays.
I think we've talked about blue jays.
Oh, have we? Yeah, blue jays and catbirds are a little rude.
But a murmur of birds would be like thousands of birds. And if they're all making little cheeps and they're moving so that like the audio is being thrown towards you and then pulls away and you're getting echoes, I could see that being wheeze-like. Honestly, I really like this description. It's believable and it's cool. I like it when a description's also very cool, and murmurs are cool.
Yeah, and the two men described it like the flock that they saw as several hundreds of the birds.
Okay.
Nice. I feel like both events are cool. Like if it was the birds or the cryptid, both are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, if neurons firing, or actually, I guess it's recent research says it's what are they called? Like tubules in the brain firing in unison and like quantum connectivity, something is what generates consciousness. I'm saying it's a lot of little things spark in order to generate consciousness in a person. Then if there's a murmur of birds that's got thousands of birds in it and it's making a big cool shape that's like moving through the air, could you call the murmur a cryptid?
No, I mean, do we know it's birds?
Well, I guess you're getting to the like unknowability of a cryptid. Yeah, you're right. We would know it's a murmur.
Yeah, if you know it's a murmur, it's not a cryptid.
Yeah.
And now, if all those birds kind of osmosis style, like Voltron style, oozed into each other and formed another animal, cryptid.
Yeah, I like that.
Ultron of 1,000 birds. That's pretty cool.
Now
that's how Hitchcock is a coward. That's how that movie should have ended.
Oh yeah, he didn't have the technology at the time. That's
a mecha bird.
It's like Society. They all just kind of go into one big glob.
Yeah. It'd be the shunting of birds.
There you go.
All right, so I have one last theory on what it could be, and this one is horrible. So apparently kids in the area at that time were tying balloons to cats and releasing them into the air.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No. Wait, can you lift a cat with one balloon? You need how many balloons does it take to lift a cat? How old are these cats?
It's cruel, but it's a little bit funny.
It's a little bit funny.
If they don't get hurt and they just lift like a couple feet off the ground, it's funny.
Yeah, I think they had like makeshift parachutes on them.
All right,
I don't believe that's less believable than the cats.
They strap little parachutes to them. How do they deploy the parachutes?
I don't know. My guess is a lot of cats
died
down to life at that point. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
So I don't know. Maybe it's cats. Maybe it's an interdimensional being. That's always an option. But none of the like realistic ones, the bird murmur, the balloon cats, they don't explain the wheezing and the fiery eyeball. So that's kind of like where I lean towards cryptid, atmospheric, creature, or dying angel.
Well, I don't. Yeah. All right. You know what? I like the new direction for the podcast. Instead of saying interdimensional alien, you say dying angel. That is a hypothesis that cannot be disproven.
Yeah, we'll change the name to Greg's Dying Angel Corner.
That's the saddest podcast. Do angels die? I'm pretty sure angels don't die. Tell me a time an angel died.
I thought we talked about this. It was Lucifer, a fallen angel.
They didn't die though.
Yeah, actually, that's in the Bible. The purpose of hell explicitly is as a place for fallen angels to be banished to.
Yeah.
Because they need a place to stay forever because they can't die.
Right. Yeah.
But he was one of the cool angels, not one of the like 1,000-winged, billion eyes, rotating wheel, monstrosities.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, that is how the Bible describes angels, but then it also describes Lucifer as being the most beautiful angel. And when I combine those two descriptions, most beautiful and also interlocking spinning wheels covered in eyeballs and feathers and wings, God has weird beauty standards.
Well, those angels aren't described in the Bible, though. Aren't they in like the book of Enoch?
No, they're in Psalms and I think in 2 Samuel, a prophet has an encounter with one. But then there are also other times that angels present themselves as like people. Like I'm pretty sure when Mary was visited by an angel, Gabriel, right? That's who went to see Mary.
Probably.
Although, you know what? I don't know if we ever get a physical description of him. I think
they just come out and
culture,
go, "Don't scream. Don't be afraid of me, please."
Yeah. Booga, booga, booga. You're pregnant now.
The Catholic depictions are just like white robes with like dove wings and just like hot people with like long hair.
That's never stated in the Bible, as far as I know. I have not read the Bible.
The Catholic depictions of angels are like pasty white Anglican masseuses. That's God has like it's like a nail salon that's staffed with like hot Nordic men.
Yeah, and they never have shoes on.
Yep. And that is the Crawfordsville Monster. I don't know. What do you guys think of it? Like, I dig it. I'm really getting into the atmospheric creatures. I think they're super cool and interesting. And I think like things at like the upper atmosphere are just as mysterious to me as things like in the ocean.
I agree. That's why I mentioned the oarfish. I think it's like a similar weirdness, except it's coming from the sky. I think it's awesome. And I like the bird story, and I feel bad for the cats, but I like the cat story too.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And I agree. I think the atmosphere and the deepest like abyss of the ocean, any cryptid that comes out of those two corners, like the cryptid is weird enough, but then it's also like an expression of an environment that's also super weird and alien. And that's cool. That's neat. Also, I could see you being into atmospheric cryptids because it also bridges into your interest with aliens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, we got like a little step ladder of creepy and weird and unknowable.
Yep. I love it. So thank you for listening. If you dig the episode, go ahead on Spotify and leave us a comment or a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and just say, hey, these guys are smart and handsome, and I bet their moms tell them that too.
Except they know nothing about Indiana. Yeah. Like zero.
Indiana is a black hole of information to me. I can't even find it on a map, I think.
Unless you're from Indiana, you know nothing about Indiana. Be honest.
Yeah, and we're sorry. We drove through here, we just plopped down, we put up our tent, and we just said, where are we?
Hold on, I'm trying to think. Indiana, I'm pretty sure. Does Indiana bump up against one of the Great Lakes?
I don't even know.
Does it touch a Great Lake?
I'm
not sure. Here. I think it does, but I can't think of it. It's fine. This is a cryptid podcast, not a. We should do a Greg's State Corner.
Gary, Indiana is right by Lake Michigan. It's like right on Lake Michigan.
Vindicated.
Oh, there you go.
I was selfish. I was wrong, but I know all about Indiana. I knew it touches a Great Lake.
There you go. It's to the left of Ohio if you're looking at a map.
Okay.
But yeah, speaking of Spotify comments that you can leave, we have 2 from our Goblin episode. And Andrew says, Short King summer continues. Great to hear. The question of if goblins are cryptids is a good one, because I want to ask you guys if leprechauns are cryptids. Ooh. Thinking of America's history and immigration through the early years when these were spotted, what if these were some leprechauns that came over from the Emerald Isle and they just settled down throughout the Northeast? Ooh, very possible. I do think leprechauns are cryptids. So,
but are leprechauns goblins?
I mean, no. I think in the taxonomy of folkloric like fae creatures, I don't think I think there is a differentiation between goblin, hobgoblin, leprechaun, fairy, like that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, but they're probably like fourth cousins.
Yeah. Okay. I'll mess with that. Thank you, Andrew. We love you. Thank you.
I'm just thinking of the leprechaun from the movie Leprechauns.
Me
Leprechaun,
too.
You know.
I like the one we see in space. That's a good one.
Yeah, the space one's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jorgers 3 says,
wait, Jorger?
Jorgers 3.
Okay. Have we talked to Jorger before?
I don't know. I don't think this might be a first comment. This might be a first comment.
Yeah. I'm asking because I would remember Jorger. All right. What's up, Jorger?
Jorgers 3 says, going goblin mode on this episode while I gobble down some glizzies.
I like Jorger.
Back dogs.
Nice. How do you think a goblin would take a glizzy? He probably put like gross stuff on it. Oh, that sounds good though. I was thinking like you just pour like wet mud and like a little dog poo for relish, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're like a goopy, gnarly glizzy.
Yeah. Some hair. They spread some hair on it.
Mm-hmm. They find a dead cat with a flat balloon tied to it.
They shave it.
They put that on there.
Just flop the whole thing on.
Oh, those poor cats. But Andrew Jorgers, thank you for commenting. And like I said, you can leave a message on any of our episodes, preferably the newer ones, because it's easier for me to find. And, you know, just to be open here, we're recording this episode a day after the Goblin one went out. So if you leave comments later, you know, we'll get them next time.
We love you. Thank you. We love you. We can't be perfect. We're just humble Pennsylvania woods boys.
Yep.
What can we do?
And if you love us and like what we do, come and join the Patreon. For $2 a month.
You always beat me to it. All right, I'm sorry.
You knew I was going to do it.
I know. I was trying to cut you off. No, you already said the number. I was going to say we deliver so much value, Greg. How much do you think we charge for it? And then you say like an obscene number. An obscene number. $999 a month is a reasonable thing to charge. But no.
Not us. For $2 a month, you get access to the Patreon and any bonus episodes we put up there, including GCCNN, a news show that Dan puts together, any new Stabby episodes that we put out, and any other weird shows that don't go on the main feed. And you get access to the Discord where all the coolest people are. And what else? We're going to be watching movies and TV shows together. Just kind of it's a whatever happens, and whatever happens in the Discord stays in the Discord. They say.
I mean, what $2? You can't get ice delivered for $2.
Not in this economy.
You couldn't get a cat off the ground for $2. Maybe for $5, but those are the kings and queens.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, and if you love what we do and you want to hear your name at the end of every episode, you can join our Your Squonk level on Patreon for $5, and you get your name shouted out. And I want to thank our Your Squonk level patrons: Amy's Birdhouse,
Balloon Tire,
Liam Neville,
Cat,
Pam and Brian,
Balloon Tire,
Molly,
Balloon Tire.
A balloon tire?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who's tying the balloons and who are the cats that are being levitated.
Gotcha. An unperceived interdimensional Bigfoot.
Orange Cat.
Brutal Compact.
Calico.
Luke.
Balloon Tire.
Elena.
Oh, that's tough. I'm going to say a black cat that is helping to tie the balloons on the other cats.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Brian and Pam.
Balloon Tires both.
And Chris S.
A bag of kittens. Yeah, that's good.
Thank you for supporting the show. Again, I'm so sorry. If Dan makes you upset, again, send emails to dan@dan.org.
That's dan@dan.org. We'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And as always, I'm Squonk. You're Squonk. Go Birds.
So in addition to the small town in Indiana having ice delivery men who in a pre-TikTok era will just spend an hour watching a plastic bag on the wind. This is also a town that has ready access to helium tanks for children to fill infinite balloons to hover cat. I think my takeaway from this episode.
1891. Who knows what happens?
Do they have helium tanks just laying around? Is that like a kitchen appliance back then?
I just looked up the popular things in Indiana, and you can visit the Albany's Candy Factory, and they make gummy bears.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I go to that. Okay.
I just feel like
You
I
can
need to figure out these cat parachutes.
We need to look into that because I want to tie balloons to Dan, but I also want him to have a little tiny cat parachute to not die.
Well, I would die if I had a cat-sized parachute. I think that would kill me. What I'm trying to say, Greg, is I think this might be the first time that the small town that the cryptid is in might be more interesting to me than the cryptid.
Oh.
And that's not to say that the cryptid is bad. It's a cool cryptid, but all the scenarios that you described, I want to hang out in this weird little town with demented psychotic kids.
Yeah, when I read that that's what they were doing, I was just like, what a wild time to be alive in Indiana.
Yeah.